Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. So we have our key machine here that we want to bolt in. Because it doesn't come with a kitting accessory, one of the questions was how do you actually bolt it in? So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate this one. I've put it on its back at the moment so I can find the footprint, and then I'm going to go through and do it. So if you could just hold the camera here, even stand about there, and I'll do all the hard bit, okay? Alright, so I have to find an Allen key now that suits. There's one there, and I'm not very patient this afternoon, so I'm just going to use my impact driver. Okay, I'll take that one off. Take that one off. I will have to get some longer bolts to actually do this because we're going through, I think, a 16 or an 18 mil bench top. So okay, so that's the easy bit. Now I'm going to go back to doing it by hand. I'm just using an Allen key here. So I put my piece of paper here, and I use my dirty fingers, and then I can start to see a bit of an impression. And because it's moving around a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I get this exactly right. So I'm going to go through here and use it just like that. That way, that will give me all my spacing and everything. And because I've got the light coming through, I can also trace out the front of the machine so I can get it square to the bench of where I want it. So I just need a pencil now. Here's a pencil, so I can. That's my little line. I do two more. Once I get this template, I then can drill my holes. Use extended bolts by, probably about 20 mil. That should be more than enough. Pulling the paper tight. I'll probably go 1 mil bigger on the screws as well, just so that everything lines up. Okay, so there's all that. Let me just double check this one. Pull it tight. This is what we've got to do because they failed to put a fitting kit on it. Lots of machines you have the exact same problem, and if you see the Silka Futura, the fitting kit that comes with that, you'll understand why this is a much nicer option. Right, so there we've got it. Just pulling it down, checking it. Okay, we've got it now. Here comes the easy bit. So that's going to be facing that way down. So I'll grab this machine, get it out of the way. Okay. Now it's this way up, okay, and I position it where I want it, which would be about here, and I just, where's the front? Sorry, here we go. That's it. So that was the front. So that's my mark there, and I'm just checking everything else. Okay. So once I'm happy with where I'm at, I can mark my holes, checking that I can access them from underneath, and it's just a simple matter of coming through with a drill. I'm just checking, does that look square? Okay, so now we've got them all square. It's a simple matter of just drilling through. So with this one here, the rail's actually going to be in the way, so we decided not to put the third foot in, but we can, the fourth foot, but we can get 3 feet in there quite nicely. I'm just going to put this foot back on. The reason you want the foot on is because it stops the vibration carrying through the board and the noise. If we didn't have that on, it'll be quite a lot louder on the ears, and if you're cutting keys at night or so, it might be a bit much. So I've got 3 here, and I've got longer bolts now. If I compare these two bolts here, the difference is basically, the wood. So there's going to be enough. If you look at it, it's going to be exactly the right amount. So as long as our threads are right, we can do a very nice job. So about 5-6 turns to make sure we've got the exact same thread, and I'm happy with that. And they're the right length, right thread, right pitch, right everything. So we'll be right to just screw these in. What I like to do is come from the bottom. Sometimes I put a bit of Loctite on, but sometimes I don't. You come through the bottom like so, and you slide this bolt up. Might have to check that hole. I'll do the back hole first. So here's our hole here. So you come through the bottom, find your hole, put the screw through, put your foot on there, that will hold it. Then you put the machine on top and you tighten down. Pause. Okay, so now we have the machine. Let's place it on the feet as best we can. So I can line up those back two, and I line up those ones, and I bring it down around there. Now it's a simple matter of collecting the screws and tightening it up. So we can start on this first one, moving it over to where it is. Okay, we found the first one. Gonna find this next one here. Okay, I think we're lucky there, we've found that one as well. And just finding the last one. So because the rail's in the way, we've got 3 screws, but for a machine of this weight, these will be sufficient. Okay, and that's it. Now the key machine is on all 4 feet, and it's in there tight. And you push this down when you're not using it, and that's it. That's how you bolt down a key machine to the bench. Leave your comments. Thanks for watching.